It will happen right now.
Smash
Onic
them.
PH on the blue side,
All
Bren
troops
Esports
deployed.
onto the red side. Let us go for the team rundown.
Yaknu with the Kimi, Wise on the Harith, and oh my Venus! Isa sa mga favorite, of course, na panoorin ng mga players, mga fans ng Onic PH back sa Estes, Dilar on this signature choke, and who's the Ken on this Hylos.
For the side of Bren Esports, going to be Cardzi on the 1-1. Rebo and Selena. Lastly, will be playing that backshot. Few Sicilion and Coco as the X-board. Now, this is very interesting. Look at the pacing na ginagawa dito ng Onic PH. It really looks like they want to go for this invade.
Yeah.
This might be the first fight.
Palitan ng flame shot's not gonna hit so far, but the purple or the blue buff, it's gonna be in favor of Wise, who actually went for retribution at this point. Classic. Kung i-cover mo dito yung date nung araw na nangyari tong laban na to, you would imagine that this is like Season 4 Onic PH, kung saan sikat na sikat yung Estes nila. They are always getting either Harith or Lunox kay Wise, and then Iakno with the Kimi. Kung usapang comfort lang, Butters, you will have to favor Onic PH for sure.
Yes, of course. But Bren Esports, they have the answers as well. Even though may comfort kayo, kapag ka nasasagutan yan, yes, you might be at full potential here, pero Bren Esports is at the full potential din para sagutin lahat ng threat na binabato nyo.
Speaking of threats, kung i-evaluate mo to para sa Onic PH, definitely ang main threat sa'yo is if Carl TZ will be able to farm. That's 1-1. Although napakadaling i-pressure when it comes to the late game, it's very scary. And then you have Rebo on this Selena. Lastly with the back siya, you might think ang talagang kailangan mong bantayan dito or Onic PH is to not let Carl TZ farm. But it seems like hindi pa yun ang talagang imamanage ng Onic PH. Para naman sa Bren Esports, they have a lot to think about, honestly. Although, alam natin na Kimi and Harith, hindi na sila ganun kasikat sa meta in terms of like picking them. For example, Harith, on the hands of one face, okay lang.
Hold that thought, Iakno here. Tinatansya ni Lasty, pero Lasty will just back out. He will force out that Zaman force. Onic PH, they're doing a great job securing yung objectives na gusto nila. Because Kimi lineups tend to really like these objective takes ng maaga.
And not to mention, meron pa silang Harith na kaya mong, of course, gamitan mo na ng Zaman Force and you'll be able to push. Courtesy of the Chrono Dash. Body system para sa Onic PH. May stuns connecting left
Venus
and right.
getting
Oh
caught
my
out.
Venus on the right side. This is what you get. The sustain from Oh my Venus. He's still alive. At buhay na buhay pa rin.
Lasty in a very bad position.
Lasty ang naipit. Stun hindi tatama. And that's gonna be the first blood. Onic PH gets it.
This is a high-level game.
resurrecting
Look at that
soon.
collapse. Napaka-solid na ginawa ng Onic PH dito. It looked like they were at a bad position. Pero sabi nila, tara, regroup tayo. Bren Esports, kayo yung matkukuhaan namin na kill.
At hindi pa dyan natatapos ang magandang moves ng Onic PH because after that kill, doon kay Lasty, Bren Esports didn't have the right to defend against this invade. And Onic PH once again nakakuha na naman ng blue buff advantage over Bren Esports. That's why lamang na lamang sila. 9K ang kanilang gold. Cartesi, tinatamaan dito. Buti na may paano tumama kay Wise. Kung hindi, that will definitely be a dive para sa Onic PH.
Looking at Onic PH right here, sila lang ata yung team na hindi sumuko sa isang Harith na talagang consistently na pinipick up nila. Well, for the side of Bren Esports, sabihin na natin na medyo nawala na sila doon sa dati nilang mindset kasi talagang bagong-bago yung team nila ngayon. But right now, Bren Esports, they need to find an answer. And the turtle will be slain here by Wise. Wise ito nagtatakbuhan sila and Wise really wants to take down Coco. Coco will go down. Will there be another casualty here? Back siya mga kaibigan. Pinipilit ang ihin pero hindi kakayanin nila Lasty. They will just back off.
I think Bren Esports really fell into the trap that the Onic PH set. Hindi nila binan yung Selena knowing that Bren Esports will definitely pick that up. At nakikita natin yung Onic PH, the perfect answer for Selena-based drafts. Selena, gusto nila makakuha ng stun tapos makakuha ng kill afterwards. But you cannot do that with an Estes available for the team. At ang ginagawa lang ng Onic PH dito, only relying on one tank, Fuzaken, with Revitalize and Estes in there, surely hindi mo siya mapapatay. And we can see that happen. Now, pag nasa harapan si Fuzaken, hindi makaporma yung Bren Esports.
Yes, that is true. And one of the things na kailangan bantayan natin is Selena can't really commit on a 4-man rotation na ginagawa ng Onic PH. It's like, kapag kami tinamaan dito ng isang pana, ready yung tatlo para isalba yung teammate na tinamaan ng panang yon. And doon papasok yung Onic PH. Kapag nagkamali ng pasok dito yung Bren Esports, sila ang magpupush pa front.
nakikita natin the Bren Esports are struggling with, in terms of like, controlling yung mga buffs. And Onic PH, they're taking advantage. Oh, may Venus tatamaan, pero it's okay. Lasty, ang target dito ni Wise. Can he take the taking down? Yes, he can. At syempre, may heal pa nga. Hindi na kinailangan dito ng suporta. Wise with the Little Wanderer will be able to survive. And for the third time in a row, Butters, third buff, papunta na naman sa Onic PH. At si Pew, makikita pa nga huli ng Onic PH.
The rotation here from Onic PH is so solid in a way na hindi alam ng Bren Esports kung paano sila sasagot dito.
Kingmaker ni Puzakin.
Very fitting, since meron kang Kingmaker, you should have a Queen.
Oh, Queen, of course.
Oh my Venus, the one and only Queen.
Turtle resurrecting
We'll see
soon.
as Onic PH is here. 4-0. I think ang kailangan din natin tignan bukod sa mga kill scores is the map. Lamang na lamang in terms of map control ang Onic PH and even the buffs. I'm sure there are no post-game stats on how many blue buffs they have taken. Pero sasabihin ko na sa inyo, 3 so far para sa Onic PH.
Ito yung tinatawag na gutom days para sa side ng Bren Esports in sa aspeto ng mga buff.
Yeah.
Pero kasi Bren Esports naman dito, they do have the 1-1. So, that only means na kapag ka itong 1-1 na to nakuha yung farm na kailangan niya, I don't really think Onic PH has enough firepower to outlast or outshine ang isang 1-1.
So, ang kailangan na nating isipin dito is, can Bren Esports, behind 7,000, can they still come back? Ang natural na answer is yes, because they have Cecilion and 1-1, very good in the offlane, pares forever scaling type of heroes. Question is, aabot pa tayo sa point na yun. Napakalaki ng laban ng Onic PH. Finally, Bren Esports able to close out a third kill. Pero ano ang kapalit mo? Ang sa gitna naman, pressure para sa Onic PH as the bottom lane will also be destroyed.
This is a lot of pressure para kay Coco. Kay Coco nakasalalay ngayon kung papaano maayos mga kaibigan. Etong setup, Dilar trying to go for card C and card C. Nakipagsundutan din na dito pero Onic PH getting turret after turret. Things are looking really bad for the side of Bren Esports.
And Dilar can do this. Of course, Girl TZ is one of the best players out there. Hindi din ganun kadaling ulit.
Oh!
The flicker with their crossbow will be used, of course. Carl TZ outplaying Dilar at that point. But medyo may nakaabang.
Yakno, is he gonna do this?
Will
this it?
Not gonna land. Carl TZ able to get away.
Killing
Pero
spree.
sa gitna, why?
Killing
And
spree.
And they will take down 1-1.
This is the 7-minute 37 or the 7-minute
Turtle
40
resurrecting
buff
soon.
again. Pang-apat na beses Onic PH. Few mukhang sobrang kaunti lang nakukuha niya ngayon sa game. Know what? Being denied 4 times ng blue buff mo, that will really hit hard.
Yes, but you have to keep in mind, nag-stuck din dito si Cecilion.
Yeah.
So that means they have to end this fast or else Bren Esports will actually have enough firepower to win even without the lead, even with like 9k gold advantage for the side of Onic PH. Wala silang iisipin mamaya.
If that happens, that will only happen kung makakabawi pa rin ang Bren Esports.
Kailangan
they have to last until the late game. But Onic PH might not let that happen. I mean, nakikita mo yung control dito. Surely nakakuha sila ng stumble dun sa may top lane. If you discount that, if i-separate mo yung fact na yun, technically speaking, perfect game to para sa Onic PH.
And who's again the Kingmaker here? He is just trying to go in front. Wala na siyang mana dito kahit ano. Coco almost getting hit by that flame shot. Pero hindi rin magko-connect. And right now, look at the map. Lahat nakapush dito, paside ng Bren Esports. This is where the pressure kicks in for the red side. And right now, onto the middle lane, there is a fight. Last dito, naipit sa may pinakagitna. He will go down. And Chartsy trying his best to fight. Pero naman si Wise sa likod. Wise! Oh my goodness, the place! This guy actually going to the backlines and taking down Few.
Wow.
Bren Esports, what can they do?
There is nothing that they can do right now. 19 seconds, nakulang sila. Masasaktan dito si Kartiji. Buti na lang hindi siya napatay habang stun. But it was with the Zaman Force. Last insanity use shutdown to Sakimi. Pero anong kapalit? Oh my Venus, gonna be killed as well. Kartiji gonna be chased down. And that's 3-4-2 para sa Onic PH. Kasama pa yung Torre dun sa may taas.
Kinakatok na ng Onic PH ngayon yung base ng Bren Esports. 9-3 ang score natin. Almost 10 minutes into the game. This is bad for the side of Bren. What can Bren do?
They're running out of options. Una sa lahat, hindi sila pwedeng kapitasan. They always have to play with the man advantage. Yun nga lang, Onic PH, hindi sila nag-iwalay dito. I think for Bren Esports, kailangan nilang i-peel yung Onic PH. Just like what they did kanina, but keep Few safe as well. I think yung fact na yung Onic PH, laging nahanap si Few during sa crucial team fights, doon na sila nangyayari. We can see soon that Onic PH will overtake 10,000 in the bank para sa Onic PH. Yan ang kanilang kalamangan ngayon laban sa Bren Esports.
And Dilar with the Cho, sobrang talented niya dito sa hero na to. Parang Cho and Dilar, parang natural player siya ng isang Cho eh.
Bukod pa doon, meron pa dito tayong signature Wise Harith.
Yes.
Then Oh My Venus Estes. So, like we said, this is really a comfort game. Comfort game talaga para sa Onic PH. And kita mo naman yung ML na ML.
Alam mo ba, parang iniisip ko dito, dapat bang binigay ng Bren Esports itong mga heroes na to? Just seeing na may backshot sila. And right now, backshot is actually a non-factor. Even though sabihin natin parang maladectalize of the runs, yung kanyang passive dito, it doesn't really add up because Oh My Venus is still doing better.
Like, big shoutouts pala kay Manji na nanonood sa atin ngayon. Feeling ko, ang hand of the queen, si Wise. The hand of the queen, and si Wise. Always there beside the Oh My Venus for the longest time.
Pwede siyang maging king eh.
We'll see.
Alam mo, diba yan yung mga inaalalayan kasi nila kung sakin eh.
Pwede. We'll see. Ang malaking problema ngayon ng Bren Esports is how to defend against this bombardment mula sa Onic PH. You still have a lot of range advantage para sa Onic.
Look at Fuzakin here just toying with his enemies. Parang talaga nagtuton talaga siya. And it's part of esports, mga kaibigan. This is a mental warfare. Kung pag sinasabi natin na parang if you actually take it to the head ng mga kalaban mo, there's a chance na mas madami silang mistake na magagawa. But right down to the middle lane, Turret will go down. Here comes the charge coming out from Onic PH. Onic PH, will they try to end this? May bottom lane pa tayo. The Lord is onto the top lane. They can actually force this. And this is going to be very hard. For the side of Bren Esports,
Look at the heal! Boy pa rin!
And look at this!
Fuzakin still alive! Summon Force gonna be used finally. Fuzakin both. Last insanity. Wise almost falling. Para si Coco, medyo mapapatumaw. Lasty with the roll, but it's not gonna be enough. The Lord knocking onto the base. Onic